Your data pipeline has 12 steps. Step 4 loads customer data. Step 7 joins it with sales. Step 9 builds the final report. At 2 in the morning, Step 4 fails silently. Steps 5 through 12 run anyway, on yesterday's stale data, and nobody knows. By 9 a.m., every executive is reading a report built on a lie. Today you'll learn the system that prevents this, orchestration. Welcome to Golden Concepts by Uplatz, where we teach you the few ideas that matter most in every technology. Let's start with the problem. A real data pipeline is never one step. It's dozens, sometimes hundreds, of interdependent tasks. Extract this table, clean that file, run this transformation, check data quality, load the result, refresh the dashboard. Each step depends on the previous one finishing correctly. And these pipelines run on schedules, in the background, unattended, every single day. Without orchestration, teams manage this with cron jobs, simple time-based schedulers baked into every Linux server. Run this script at 2 a.m. Run that script at 3. Simple and free. Also completely blind. Cron doesn't know if step 4 failed. It runs step 5 at 3 a.m., regardless. It has no concept of dependencies, retries, or alerts. It just fires and forgets. Orchestration is what cron always needed to become. An orchestrator knows the full shape of your pipeline, every step, every dependency, every rule. It runs the right tasks in the right order, waits for upstream steps to finish before starting downstream ones, retries failures automatically, alerts the right person when something truly breaks, and keeps a complete history of every run. The central concept in orchestration is the DAG, directed acyclic graph. Ignore the intimidating name. A DAG is simply a map of your pipeline drawn as boxes and arrows. Each box is a task. Each arrow says this must finish before that can start. Directed means arrows go one way. Acyclic means no loops, you can't circle back. The DAG is the blueprint the orchestrator follows. Draw it for a simple pipeline. Extract sales data, then clean it, then extract customer data in parallel, then join the two clean tables, then run quality checks, then load to the warehouse, then refresh the dashboard. 7 boxes, 6 arrows, clear order. The orchestrator reads this map and executes it faithfully, every night, automatically. Apache Airflow is the most widely used orchestrator in the industry. You write DAGs as Python code, schedule them, and Airflow handles the rest. A visual UI showing every run, every task, green for success, red for failure, with logs a click away. Newer alternatives like Prefect and Dagster offer friendlier experiences, and cloud warehouses like dbt Cloud have orchestration built in for transformation pipelines specifically. Orchestration also solves a problem you haven't hit yet, but will, the late arrival. Your pipeline runs at 2 a.m., expecting upstream data that normally arrives by 1. Today it arrives at 4. A smart orchestrator waits, checking for the upstream signal before proceeding, instead of running on missing data and producing silent nonsense. And retries matter more than people expect. Networks blip. APIS rate limit. Cloud services hiccup. A well-configured orchestrator retries a failed task 2 or 3 times before declaring it truly broken and alerting anyone. Most real failures are transient, and automatic retries resolve them invisibly, before anyone's phone rings. Here is your golden tip. Treat your DAG code like application code. Put it in version control. Review changes. Test it before deploying. Teams that manage orchestration carelessly end up with hundreds of undocumented pipelines nobody dares touch, all running at 2 a.m., all fragile, all business critical. The teams that treat their DAGs as first-class code sleep through the night. Let's wrap up with the golden concept in one line. Orchestration manages the order, timing, dependencies, and failures of every pipeline step automatically, turning a fragile collection of scripts into a reliable, observable, self-healing system. Next in golden concepts, our series finale, data governance, lineage, and catalogs. Where did this number come from? Who is allowed to see it? And how trust gets built into data at scale. Subscribe to Uplatz and master the concepts that matter.